Yo, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. We about to get into it. So, Scorpio energy, Scorpio cross watchers want to investigate the Scorpios and find out what's going on with the Scorpios. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, I'm glad that you could make it. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. You know what I mean? So I got much gratitude for that. Now, I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars, you heard? What else? If you need to get in contact with me or you want to get in contact with me because you like what I do and how I do it here, then there's a link to my website inside of the description box that'll take you to my calendar. You can set up an appointment with me via Google Meet. Pause, because that's crazy, right? But I'm serious. We can do a reading face-to-face virtual conferencing just like this. You know what I mean? I'm going to do it right in front of you. Pause, because that's crazy too. But if that makes you uncomfortable, we can get on the phone as well. You know what I mean? Do the speakerphone thing. Now I could do an astrological reading on you, meaning look at your natal chart, pick apart your chart bars. But not a whole, not an entire natal chart reading. Calm your tits. I'm not going that far. But I can do some things for you. I can pick apart some areas that you prefer. We could talk about those things. Or let's say you ain't even got your natal chart. Like you don't got your time of birth, right? I could even look at the planetary transits that's currently happening right now. We could see what's going on with your life astrologically that way as well. Or we could just do a tarot reading. You know what I'm saying? Tarot reading, oracle reading, however you want to do it, you got an hour. You know what I'm saying? What else? With that being said, we're going to get these cards read. Not for nothing, I already shuffled, drew the cards, you know what I mean, for the Scorpio energy, and it's real. Spirit don't play, because I'm telling you, this got Scorpio written all over it. So I'm pretty sure y'all going to enjoy this, and we just going to get right to it. You're going to see the window pop up, the picture pop up with what we're dealing with right now. So 4-card draw ain't going to hold you too long. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get a little in depth here. That's the point, right? That's the point. So let's start with the initiation. What's at hand right now? So this is like the initiation process right now of what we're actually looking at, right? And that would be the golden rose. The golden rose. So what the golden rose suggests is this. Now, the rose in alchemy represents like the finalization, or should I say not the finalization, that's not the right word, but it represents like how we summarize alchemy. You know what I mean? If there was a description to give it and we weren't allowed to use words, we would just put this depiction of the golden rose out there. All right? And reason being is because, of course, it looks beautiful, right? You see the beauty on the outside of it, and you get to the middle, towards the middle, and you see this like pearl, or I would say a sun in this depiction, right? And not for nothing, the outward petals of this rose is representative of the personal planets and the transitional planets, not the outer planets, but the personal ones and the transitional ones, right? So it's there purposely, it's there intentionally, and it's not necessarily to divert people who are watching or who are looking, but people do get maybe distracted, or people do become in awe with the beauty of this rose, of this golden rose, because of those outward petals. So you can imagine how personal planets are actually impacting you right now. So let's say if we were to do a natal chart or an astrological chart reading of some sort of the current transits, right? I would look where the personal planets are right now, and I would discuss how they more than likely are impacting you right now, how much they're going to impact you between now and the next 20 to 30 days, right? And it's because those planets are closer to us, so we feel them more. They rotate quicker, so we feel them more, So that's what the outer petals of this rose does. It like projects itself out there to keep you entertained, if you will, to keep you, involved, to keep you intrigued, to give you something to look at. So that's where we're at right now with this energy. We're behaving in ways that is maybe we're putting on our best, right? Maybe we're dressing our best. Maybe we're taking photos with extra lighting, or we're taking our time to do the angles, or we're doing our hair a certain way. We're doing, we're buying new clothes or whatever the case may be, because we want to give more of a attractive element or aura to ourselves, right? Cool, understood. But this rose, the same way that the petals outwardly rotate or spiral, there's petals on the inside that rotate and spiral inwardly. So the petals on the outside rotate and spiral outwardly, petals on the inside rotate inwardly. So now we got to ask ourselves, well, what's in the middle? What's the whole big deal about the middle? Why are we not talking about the middle? In the middle is like 3 petals that represent the generational planets, and it protects the inner realms of the individual. So that individual being you, that individual being me. What's on the inside of us? Pause, because that's crazy. But what's inside? What's within? Right? And let's say we know this secret. That's the whole point, to keep the secret, to honor the secret, to go on your quest, to go on your journey, to value the secret. It's all about the secret, baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this, right? It's like, so some gurus, you'll come across some gurus on their channels, or whatever it is they do. However you come across them, maybe in a conference, face-to-face in a hotel somewhere, right? And they're doing their 1-2. Next thing you know, they're telling you their top 20 tips on how to get rich. Bars, because I'm nice. Or they're telling you, the top 10 secrets to having a better family life, etc., etc. You get the gist, right? What they're doing is they're giving the secret away. They're revealing the secret, and maybe their motto is you can't keep it unless you give it away. I've used that in certain instances before in my life as well. But the topic at hand right here is that when you step into this thing, or when you walk into this thing, because you may be at the tip of, pause, just entering what I see as about to be shadow work from these cards that are dealt. What I see is about to be a spiritualist, practicing the occult, getting into mystery school, learning everything you can about philosophy and religions and all the above. I see in these cards the potentiality to do so. What's being shown to you is to keep the secret alive, and you protect something about yourself as well as you do that. This always gives, now this may sound like you selling snake oil or something like that, because I'm picking up on that. Like, this could sound deceitful. This can sound suspicious, right? Why would you want to keep a secret? Why would you want to keep a secret? Well, it's like I said before, sometimes, like, in the Aquarius age, it seems like, technology is coming for our privacy, whether it's via satellite, whether it's via AI or something, tracking our browsers and stuff like that. It's coming for our privacy. And when we talk about 12th house and we talk about Pisces, and we add that into the discussion, it's theorized that there'll always be some privacy. Even if we gotta sleep and go into our dreams in order to obtain it, in order to live it, there will always be privacy. I know some of y'all like, you don't know, they gonna come and they gonna read our dreams and stuff like that too. Well, maybe, but who can read them and decipher them better than you can? Or maybe we as humans can come up with some shit to protect our brains and protect our dreams from even that. I think we're more powerful than we put out. So that's what this golden rose is representing, for you to protect the inner realm, to keep the secret alive, to honor the secret, and not for nothing, to actually put on this outer coating, if you will, that, still keeps people involved, still keeps people intrigued, still got people's eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to do what you got to do. And think about this when in the process of, you think this is deceitful or you think this feels suspicious. What happens when, or if, we all wake up one day and we know everything? There's no more anything to do. There's no more to look forward to anymore. There's no reason to go on. We're just breathing air at that point. What do you think is going to happen? Right? What do you think happens when there's no more discovery? What do you think happens when there's no more 12th house? And I'm really just asking. I'm not saying it like I know, or maybe I do know, and I'm just protecting the secret, right? You know what I'm saying? But ask yourself that. Ask yourself that, because this is the initiation process that you're in right now. Should you embark and go on this journey? Now, these cards don't compel. If this reading doesn't apply, please let it fly. You do not have to go on this journey, but I'm telling you right now, you can stop the video right now, because this is about to be a journey. This is a journey. This is a spiritual journey. If you're not involved with any of that type of stuff, shut it off right now. Because the next card, dissolution, I would say this is a Pisces card. I mean, this deck, it doesn't show like astrological signs and stuff like that, but this is definitely it has to be a Pisces card. When I looked at this card and read it and this, that, and the third, like, it has to be. Now, this is an operational card, so it makes sense to follow right after the Golden Rose card. The Golden Rose card is a mystery card. So that's why I said it's like a mystery school. You're entering mystery school. You're going to learn the secrets of life and to guard those secrets. So now when we come to the operational card of dissolution, it's like, wait a minute, so now we got to dissolve? Well, how can that be? Well, what I'm feeling and what I'm picking up on is that you have to like tear apart and dismantle what you were in order to undergo this process. Because you got to remember, right? You come from a walk of life where you have and had relationships. People know you. They might know you by your nickname, call you by your nickname and stuff like that from when you was like 3. And you like, you might see, you may not seen them in 15, 20 years. And they see you and they call you by it and you don't even respond. They got to call you 5 times. And then you finally like, wait a minute. Turn around. It's homeboy or homegirl from back in the days. And you like, damn. You stop, have a short conversation with them. But you realize they pick up from where y'all left off. They know you for who you were. They don't know this new you. Not for nothing. And they don't even know that you're about to go on this journey, that you're about to go do this thing. But what I could tell you is that, let's say that's a situation for you, Rob. It can prepare you to actually know what it is, this operational process that I'm talking about with the dissolution card, is because you have to dismantle the self. You have to destroy the ego. You have to forget about everything you was, everything you were, and how people perceive you, how people perceived you, past tense. As you see this, I think that's a dove. Yeah, it's like diving into a cup. That cup is representative of the ocean. So this is hardcore Pisces energy, like the ocean's waves are just going to rock you back and forth out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's going to turn you upside down. It's going to take you all over the place. But if you want some Pisces energy type shit, you fuck it. It's chaotic. It's chaos. It's our element. Let the waves take us where it will, because we're formless at this point. This is actually the beginning of alchemy for alchemists. So when one undoes themselves, right? Self-undoing, that's a characteristic of the 12th house in Pisces. When one undoes themselves, they abandon the ego. And if we all were to do it, we all become one. One unified presence. You know what I'm saying? Pisces 12th house unifies. It's unification. It unifies everything, all. So this could be a trying process, or like a how do I say it? It could be scary. It could be, depending. You know what I'm saying? And it's because you may question, well, how are they going to look at me now? How are they going to look at me next? How am I going to be perceived now? And it's okay though. It's okay, because what you're going to learn is this is actually the superpower that's going to get you to where you want to go. The better you are at dissolving, abandoning your ego, being formless, being able to morph and adapt and change into whatever it is that you will to be, this is going to be your superpower. This is going to be the thing that gets you where you want to be, where you need to be. this can make you a fortune. This can make you a fortune. So if you're in mystery school, right? You've been initiated into mystery school. You've been initiated into studying spirituality, the occult, all of these things. I'm getting that the best way to be is this way, because people are going to try to make you out to be something, right? A lot of the times in these cases, or they think they're that, they think they're this. They're so matter of fact. They think that, they can command or demand how people should be, or how, you know what I mean? They think they are pastors or preachers now, or whatever. So, again, the best you can be at being formless is going to be a catalyst to make you a fortune. Not to only make you a fortune, but to bring fortune into other people's lives. Right? You're spreading fortune by teaching people how to be this way, to abandon the ego, to let go, because that's how we become our deeper selves. How you gonna go into mystery school? How you gonna go into spiritual work and you're trying to be a surface level being? You're trying to flaunt your ego out there. And I know it may sound conflicting, right? Because you're like, yo, the golden robes, you're supposed to show your outer petals on some Peacock shit. And it's like, yeah, I'm not telling you not to be fly or not to do, you know what I'm saying? Not to be apparent. But remember, you're protecting the secret. You're guarding the secret. You're containing what's within. Because if you don't, how are people going to go inward? How are they going to go deep if they don't see that you are going deep? Right? So you could put up what it's like marketing, man. You could put up whatever to market to your audience. You know what? And they may like it, they may love it. So be it. But they know they're coming to get that meat and potatoes. Pause, because that's crazy. But they know they're coming to get the meat and potatoes. I'm just keeping it a bean with you. So have some pizzazz and have some fun with it. I'm not telling you to be all totally, boring. It doesn't have to be that way, And like I said, sometimes it's just certain clothing, or sometimes it's just certain accessories, or just the way that you look into the camera or something like that. That's enough to do it sometimes. Trust me when I tell you. It's enough to do it sometimes. If you're doing it virtually like this. I still know some people that are, I wouldn't say old school, but I would just say more traditional, or just more peoply persons. No, peoply people. That they like to do the whole sit down one-on-one, face-to-face with you, which is cool, which is understandable, you know what I'm saying? Depending if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But they do that, so it's not a lot of virtual marketing that they have to do, They got a small client base that pays well. Gets things done that needs to be done. So it brings us to this next card, which is the resistance card. And this card is screaming loud. That lion is speaking volumes, right? So I'm picking up strongly that this resistance that you're facing, you might be facing this already. Like for those of you who are already in mystery school, for those of you who are already practicing the occult and in the spirituality, I feel like y'all are experiencing this already. Now, with this card being drawn, right, it's supposed to make one question. Are they the lion consuming the sun, or are they the sun being consumed by the lion? Now, dig this, Rod. I strongly feel like it's both. I strongly feel like there's a part of you who is that lion consuming a part of you, which is that sun. And I'm also feeling that lion is that lion, not lying. Someone's lying though. Someone's been lying to you. Hard body. Someone's been lying to you. I don't know who. I think you know who though, on some psychic shit, like for real. But this lion is lashing out, but in an unconscious way. So when I interpret it as you being a lion consuming yourself as the sun, I look at it as you know something has to change about you or around you, or you know what I mean? This card is about change. Something, the only constant is change, and this card reflects that. Like something is changing right now in this very instant, or it's about to. True talk. I'm just keeping it a beam with you. And you as the lion is pretty much hype. It's like hyping yourself up. It's like you're being your own hype man right now. Like, yo, I gotta do this right now. Like, this has been my goal for 2 years. This gotta be the year that it gets done. Or I've been doing too much of this. I need to cut some of that out and start getting to this. Or, swap it with a different routine or a different hobby or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? On that type of shit. You're like rattling yourself. It's something that you've been putting off for some time that now it's time to like shift that shit into gear, because you know it's going to change things for you. You know it's going to change things for you. And the way that you know that is because you see how the sun is like half shining in this card? You're not shining as brightly as you could. You're not shining as brightly as you could. And I'm feeling that it's also for good reason. If I'm following the storyline of this, I'm also seeing that that's for good reason. Like, this process has to be undergone for anyone that's entering into their spiritual path, their spiritual journey. That's facts. Just keeping it a beam with you. So, let's get to the other side of it though. Like, these outward forces, they are also lashing out at you. This could be in the form of people who are angry and upset. They're confused as well. The reason being is because, you see this dissolution card? They already knew from looking at your outward rose petals that you want some shit. Like on some powerful shit too. Not only do you look good, but they can see you protecting the secret. They can tell that there's something powerful and secretive about you that keeps you motivated and going after your goals that not even they can penetrate. I'm picking up on this as people that know you. So like I said, people may be calling your nickname from years ago and stuff like that, and you slow to respond because you're not even on that frequency no more. These are those types of people, or even people included, people that you've been rocking. You could have just seen this person 2 days ago. Y'all could have went out and everything. But on the way home, you was just telling yourself like, I don't know, man. I think I need a new friend. No hard feelings, but I think I'm going to start separating from them a little something. Not that they weren't a great friend to you and you weren't a great friend to them. But the growing pains is what I'm feeling. Growing pains is what I'm being led to say. Growing pains. There's growing pains to where you got to say, my bones are starting to hurt because my joints are growing. My bones are growing. And I got to separate. I got to sever. I got to cut off this person or this people in order to continue to grow. This card is strongly about growth. Very green heart chakra. It's like the heart attacking the heart. Because the lion represents the heart, Leo astrology. The sun represents Leo, the heart chakra. Green heart, love. It's all there. Right in front of our faces. This can even be people you love, and this is what makes it even more painful, yo. Now, I don't know if you're going to be vocal about it, because it looks like that lion is being vocal about it, right? So you may have some people trying to reach out to you and trying to kick it with you and trying to tell you or ask you, probe you, yo, what's going on with you? They're kind of fearful too. I'm picking up on that too. Fearful that, like I said, the golden rose, you are powerful and you're protecting this thing that keeps you, it's like a guiding light for you. They don't understand it. They don't quite know it. But guess what? They're not trying to get their golden rose on either. This is not the type of thing that you could just walk around with the wand and be like, bang, 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 and just Sir Lancelot all these bitches in. This shit don't go like that, B. I'm just keeping it a beam with you. It just don't go like that. It's not going to happen like that. And you know, Spirit is not going to allow that shit to happen like that. It's a path that one observes and they say, They feel it inside. They got this. They start developing their own secret. They know exactly what it is that they looking at. They may not know just as much as you, but they know that feeling. That shit resonates. So they start picking it up. They start watching your vids. They start, you know what I mean? They start watching other vids that pop up in the feed after your vid goes off because they all resonate. You know what I'm saying? That's how the algorithm moves. Next thing you know, they trying themselves. They might reach out to you via email. Yo, what do you think about this? I've been thinking about this, and you not telling them, yo, don't go down that path. You telling them, yo, you giving them some game because that's how it works. You didn't go knight them in with the wand. They got on that path, on that journey themselves. So my point is that lion, that's the outward forces, they're looking at you like, how dare you, or how could you, or where you going? What you doing? And I'm getting at, even if you told them, they still wouldn't get it. They still want to understand it, but not only that, they want to know what to do with it. It'll fall on deaf ears. It'll make you feel so empty inside and upset with yourself because you know and you knew that this is not something that's for them. Because you wouldn't have been severing the ties. You wouldn't have become distant and aloof if this was a ride that they can go on. It's just not. You're not dumb. You know how to assess people. You know how to look at people. You read body language and all that. You know when someone's got it and you know when it ain't there. And it's no hard feelings, B. But you can't stop your motion because they can't connect with it. Right? I'm just keeping it a bean, yo. And y'all know this, and not for nothing, I know y'all are feeling pain from this. This is painful shit. I don't know if you're communicating back with these people. I don't know if you're just being silent because you don't feel like doing no type of angry shit. Like I got back-to-back, the past 2 days I got back-to-back cards I drew for myself, and they was just like, yo, this is not the day for anger. This is not the day for lashing out. This is not the day for aggression. 2 days back-to-back. And I'm looking at inboxes, emails, I'm just like, yeah, I see it. I see that the potentiality is all over the place. But I ain't going. I'm undergoing a process. I'm not going for this shit. I'm not about to do this shit with y'all. Nope. I almost became angered because a package ain't get to where I wanted it to get on time. You understand what I'm saying? So small, simple shit, but that also let me know that universe is looking out for me. Like, yo, look, kid, you could be triggered today. Warning, warning, warning. And I was like, yo, hold on. Let me just show gratitude for it touching down, for it getting to where it needed to go. You know what I'm saying? Let me show my gratitude. Like, gratitude is 90% of this whole life shit, B. And I can even slip sometimes and forget that. But I was brought back to reality with that, you know? So just imagine how the pain goes when you're trying to interact with people you know and knew as, you know. Because what I'm seeing also is, you see how half of the sun's rays is shining. It's like the reason why that other half, them other rays can't go out like that is because of this change that needs to be made. And they're either gonna respect it or they're gonna reject it. But also what I'm picking up on is that there's only one person lashing out here, or one side lashing out here, and that's very important to know for this interpretation. It's like, yo, look, there's not gonna be a two-way street where two people get angered or two people get disrupted. Alright? So yeah, you may ultimately be the sun being consumed because you're going on a journey and other people outside of you don't understand it. They might not even want it to happen. They feel like they're losing you. But you know when a connection, God knows when a connection has lived its purpose, has went its length, needs separation for growth. You understand what I'm saying? Needs room for other people to come into the equation for that individual to make the journey. You understand what I'm saying? It's what life is about. There's stages, there's levels. It's like I said with the golden roles, the 7 planets, there's 5 personal ones, there's 2 transitional ones. So we can't always take things personally. We got to look at those 2 transitional planets, Jupiter and Saturn, soon, and say, okay, it's time to level up. It's time to level up. How long has this been? Okay. How many orbits? Okay. How long Saturn been there? How long Jupiter going to be here? Okay. Can't always take things personal. You can't always be on your Mars, moon. You know what I'm saying? You can't always do that, B. Not if you want to transition. And try to ignore it. You'll repeat some cycles so many times, you're gonna in hindsight, you're gonna be like, yo, I'm ridiculous. It's my 5th time now. Like, what the fuck? Am I addicted to this lesson? Come on. Knock it off. Knock it the fuck off, B. But that's where you're gonna face the resistance. People trying to claw and scratch back at you, like, yo, where you going? Where you think you're going? You can't leave me here. You can't do, you know what I mean? Or even, can I go to, and not for nothing, this is going to be disturbing as well. Let's say you were to get in a conversation with them. They don't even know what they want with you. They couldn't tell you. If you just ask them plain out, so just say it right now. What do you want from me? Because me personally, right? Maybe I should give them a little. Me personally, if you don't want nothing from me, I don't even know what the fucking point of us kicking it is. Being with each other, doing anything. What do you want from me? And I'm not saying this in a mean, malicious way, like, oh, you only want something from me. Only time you hit me up is when you want something from me. For me, that's the point. I want to be used. I don't want to be useless. I don't want to be misused either. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, social relevance, please. What we doing? Which brings me to the next card, right? Which is darkening. Darkening is not about small talk. Darkening is for people, listen, because this is the destination, to darken. Darkening in alchemy is an achievement, so we should look at it as a goal, right? If you win this, if you win it for real, to darken is a goal. If you haven't gotten there yet, it should be your goal. This is the destination for this reading. So it's like, yo, yeah, you might have chipped away at the ice in the beginning of a lot of conversations to get to this darkening point. It's kind of like what I'm seeing in the storyline. You know what I'm saying? With the resistance, with the lion, the oil of vitriol. Excuse me, I ain't even say what card that was, but that's the name of it. The oil of vitriol. You know, some of those communications that we've had to sever, or we're in the process of severing right now, it came with a lot of small talk. It came with a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Maybe gossip here and there and this, that, and the third. And what I'm getting is that's not your style. But you know, when you're on your way, sometimes that comes with the territory, right? Hey, hi, bye, shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just like, all right, I got to get along. I got to, you know what I mean? I got to be a chameleon or whatever I got to be with this, you know, when life get to life in and shit. Sometimes you got to morph. But this is the biggest morph. This is the big dog morph, darkening. This is transformation on the whole. This is the depths of the depths when you darken. So now it's like, whoa, with all that high bar shit. How was your day shit? Whoa. Listen. What's going on with you? Not how your day was, or how's your day so far. Let's get right into it. We done chipped away at ice tips and, you know what I'm saying? Pause. But we done did that. We trying to submerge. We trying to go to the depths of this bitch. Let's talk about the planets right now. Let's talk about the decks right now. Let's talk about the oracle. Let's talk about it all, right? Let's get to it. You know my name. I know your fucking name. Come on. Come on. I don't want to talk about, no. I don't want to talk about no dumb shit. It's just, yo, it's just real. I'm just keeping it a being with you, being. I know this shit, again, this shit is growing pains. This shit hurts because you understand that you're on this path, you're on this frequency, and they are on that one. Right? And it's like, damn, you like, yo, I don't hate you. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? But you see that line, they might hate you or despise you or just, you know what I mean? But they don't know how to go about doing it. They don't know how to go about describing at least what it is that they want with you. But you know they can't do nothing with you. You're just like a cushion for them at times, a ear, a shoulder. And I'm not saying that those things can't be good qualities about you. But what about you, B? What about you? Who's being reciprocal? Who's giving back? I'm getting at these people, they don't even know how to give back to you, B. And that's going to end up hurting you more in the long run should you continue. There's no one pouring back into you. That shit is not fair, B. It's not fucking fair. So it's darkening time. And what's darkening on some real shit is really rest. So all of this resistance from the oil of vitriol is to keep you from resting. Think about that shit. Think about that shit. Yo, not for nothing. The past few days, I've been sleeping so much. So much. I've just been pouring into myself like a motherfucker too. The foods that I've been chefing up and eating, I haven't even been talking about it because I don't want nobody coming over here trying to get no fucking food from me. I'm trying to eat it all. I'm trying to pour into I'm pouring into myself, B. I'm still, doing nice, kind gestures for others too. Highly selective when doing it though. Because I'm in a period of resting, B. Listen, some people, look, like I just put that out there, right? For y'all. But there could be someone who hears that and see me say that and can be rattled by it. And say, well, how the fuck do you get the rest? What do you mean rest? How do you get the rest? It's 2024 in America. Who can fucking rest? How are you resting? You understand what I'm saying? And I'm on my golden road shit. I'm not necessarily going to tell you how I'm resting. It's a secret. When I get to this destination of darkening, look, when you're here, right? And you're guarding the secret. And you're honoring the secret because you've made it. Darkening is just as simple as meditating. Closing your eyes, doing your meditation, doing your yoga, doing your balancing acts, your Pilates, or just going to sleep. Going to sleep and having dreams. Like me personally, I dream more than anything. I go to sleep, I'm dreaming, B. So like I said, I've been dreaming a whole lot lately. I've been sleeping a whole lot lately. I've been dreaming each time. Going in, obtaining secret information, getting back up into 3D, absorbing it, taking it with me, making it all make sense, connecting all the dots. The information I just received in my last dream, amazing. Amazing. And you know what? I wanna leave y'all with this too. For some time now, I've been associating hard work with Saturn, and most astrologers do. Most astrologers will. But I'm starting to feel something else about Saturn. I'm starting to feel like Saturn is the work that is less work. Now, it might be hard work in regards to whatever it is that you need to add to your work or your business that assists you in transitioning. So it's probably something that you haven't done before. Because if you did, you would have transitioned already, right? To the next level. So I would say it's probably hard work there because you have to learn some new things and work at it in order for it to come into play. But other than that, Saturn rules over restriction and delay. So it's not, see, when people hear hard work, I know at least when I do, when I hear hard work, I'm thinking red, I'm thinking Mars. And that's the whole thing. We think a lot of work is hard work. Nah, that's just more work. A whole lot of moving, but where you going? What have you gotten done? What have you accomplished? What percentage of the work that you've just done was actually implemented and translated into a sale or translated into an asset, wealth, valuation, right? I know plenty of times anytime you go to your computer and you delete stuff that you've worked on, it's a sunken cost, B. When I do that, I think about all of the time that I put into stuff that I delete, and I be like, yo, what am I doing with my life? Like, that shit frustrates me. I get over it, of course, but it's less like, yo, that very moment, I'm just like, damn, B. I spent wild time doing that, and I'm not even using it now. It's out of here. I don't even want to keep it around. Like, it's not even, I can't use it. That trial and error shit, but that can be us tricking ourselves into believing, oh, we gotta work, or you're lazy. Not when you're darkening. Not when you're darkening. I've been darkening, yo. And I've just been chilling, taking my time. It's an authoritative position. It's like, when I get there, that's when this shit is gonna pop, because it's me. You understand what I'm saying? There's a different type. It's a dark confidence too. It's like, when I arrive, the shit gets done. You shouldn't be running and anxious and panicking to what you gotta do. It's yours. Yawn, stretch, brush your teeth on your way. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Let your hair down. You know what I mean? Open your robe. Stand in the window. I'm fucking with you. Oh, shit. But the destination is to go dark. You're going to find out some beautiful things. Go dark. Go rest. When I say go dark, what I mean is go rest. You're ready to do the work now. Y'all know what the work is. The dark. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Especially if you're on this journey and you embody the golden rose. You know what I'm talking about. So I like to end this reading by saying, welcome, you have arrived, and good for you. Godspeed. May you be protected and guided along the way. Till next time, I'm out.